Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It helps us more than you could imagine.
They got people on watch. Like, was there like security and stuff? Was there ever a scrap? Did you have a scrap?
Yeah. I needed. I didn't. No one scrapped because I want like no wait. Okay, so there's something really pissed me off, right? But I thought on the outside world it would be a scrap. But I thought we're not on the outside world. We've got millions of people watching, so I have to conduct myself in a certain way. Yeah. So I was just like, you know what, fuck this. I had to step outside the villa for 2 minutes. I was like, listen, I need to calm down because otherwise, it's just I'm probably gonna get kicked out. So I can't run that. I can't run the risk. So I literally just went back into the villa after calming down a little bit, and I sat down and I called the guy over and I said, like, we got to talk. And then the only way you can really win an argument is just by words there, like, because if you start shouting and you start swearing, like, you come across a little bit, you look like a donor. So I just had to sit him down, tell him about himself, and just said, like, you're a waste man, innit? So like, don't chat to me. And that was that. And then when I come out the villa, people were like, yeah, the way you dealt with that was sick. So I was like, oh, long term, bro.
Yeah, so it actually worked out. Like,
yeah, it worked out well. But I know the producers are like, Jack, is that all you feel? What?
Oh no!
They tried it. I was like, I know what you're doing. Like, I know what you're on. I know you want me to go and just slam dunk him in the pool. But obviously not. But no,
that was good to be able to keep that self-respect, because I almost feel like you would go a little bit like not nuts, because that's not the right word, but just like you would just get a bit tired of like the same repetitive things, so you would probably end up finding yourself doing things that you wouldn't do usually.
Oh bro, like I remember I went in there, like I said, halfway, and I found myself by week 3 I felt myself going a bit weird. And Wes and Josh, I was watching them, and some of the, like, it's weird little things, but like they would just be doing things a little bit weird, but it's just because they've been in there like double the time that I kind of was, so like they had no contact with anyone apart from these 8 people that we're living with. And like, you do just go a slight little bit strange.
Yeah. So how long were you in there then? Because you went in for like day 20.
Oh man, I was there for 4 weeks.
So you were in
but then I was in lockdown for a week.
Yeah, so the whole process was 5 weeks. But
then like, if you look at the OGs like Wes and Danny and all that, who was there to the final, they was in there for like nearly 9, because the show is 8.
Mate, that is a long time.
So it's a long time, and it's a long time, and you got not the same food, but like it's not. There's no real variety.
Why do they never show dinner?
Because you ain't gonna want to watch us eat dinner.
Nah, but
do you not chat? Like, do you not?
Yeah, but they.
So how does that work then?
Right. So like, dinner time, okay, cool. Like lunchtime, cool. Producers come in, stop filming. Producers now will bring the foods in, and you sit at the dinner table, and they will sit themselves around you, so you can't talk about anything relative, right? Because they want to catch all that on camera.
Oh,
right?
Wow.
But me being me, I used to flirt the most, because I worked out very early on that the girls are more relaxed when there's no cameras, right? And everyone just kind of switches off a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So I remember I was chatting to Laura, original Laura at the time, yeah. And to be fair, Surfer Laura.
Is this a Scottish?
So Scottish Laura.
Yeah,
is the first
I remember
one.
her. Yeah.
And she sat there, and you know, I was making sure that she had her dinner. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I played up her food.
A gentleman.
And I made sure she sat right next to me. Do you know what I mean? And I was just chatting about, so, well, you know, how you doing? You know, just doing up, you know, lyrics. I was giving her bare lyrics. I was like, yo, so, you know, how are you? You know, how are you doing? You know, like, how
enough about me.
Yeah,
how about you?
How are you doing? And then like the producers would be like, Jack, shut the fuck up. We know what you're doing. But like, you know, I used to just get around it, and I used to just try and flirt, like little footsie underneath the table and shit. You know, just
the small things that count.
Yeah, listen, the funniest thing is like, you'll never see so many guys make a girl coffee like in Love Island. Like it's every day. You want a coffee? Do you want a tea?
Yeah.
Want an iced coffee? Like, because it's just little things that you do. That you know, class is flirting, but yeah, when it was lunchtime, because you're not gonna want to see us eating dinner, like it's not that deep.
It's
but
not,
for me, I was just lotioning. I was lotioning all throughout that lunch and dinner team. Yeah, I was you know, getting it on.
So you come in halfway through.
Yeah.
And would they tell you off if you said, oh, by the way, in the outside world, everyone fucking hates.
Yeah.
X,
no, you
X,
could.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or did you ever play your cards because you knew who the public? I know you were a week. You essentially had a week where you didn't know, I guess, but you definitely had a week.
I knew more than the rest in there.
You knew, and did you ever be like, yo, Josh, where's yo?
Yeah. No, like they like you get to a point when someone else comes in, you're like, how we doing? Like,
Yeah.
Like,
That's what
how
I
we
mean.
doing? Like, is
You
the
gotta
socials
ask.
popping? Are we? Am I live?
Oh, the socials.
Yeah,
How many
socials.
followers?
Yeah,
do I
no,
have?
but like you do, like you're like, because I remember. No, the funniest thing is, yeah, I remember I was in there. My boy Callum, he was the one who was looking after my socials, and I remember one of the guys that come in was like, Jack, your socials are like the funniest, because he was like, whoever's looking after your socials like is doing a real good job. And bless him, he told me after, but he was like, he used to stay up to watch the ITV2, like the replay of it, and then screen record all the funny bits and then edit it and then put it on my Insta.
Legend.
I niced him afterwards, because like, to be fair, like without him I probably wouldn't have had the following that I come out to, because the engagement was sick. But yeah, you do ask a few things, like you know, like, you know, is everyone okay? Like, what's going on at home? Do you know what I mean? Like, because I remember I said to the producers, yeah, I was like, because my mum and dad work in London, I was like, if there's a terrorist attack, yeah, you're gonna tell me, innit?
Yeah,
it got to the point. I was like, if there is a madness, yeah, you've got to tell me, innit? I was worried, and they was like, of course we'd tell you, but yeah, because you really don't know, and the producers, you know, they're very on top of things. Like, you can't talk about certain things. Like I said something here, which is fun. I thought it was quite funny, and the producers thought it was quite funny. But basically, what happened was the babies come in, right? So you have to look after little babies, plastic dolls.
Oh, yeah, I
right?
remember that,
It's not a real baby.
You have to look after a baby in the villa.
Yeah, so they give you one. They're like, this is yours to take up with your couple, whoever you're coupled up
and you
with.
have to look after the baby. And the
But
baby
it starts
cries.
crying and stuff,
Yeah, the
right?
baby
Yeah.
cries, and you got to feed it. Yeah,
Really?
It's to see if you're compatible and all this shit.
Oh no.
So like,
Whack
I'm
it,
with my
Nicole.
baby, innit? So I'm doing my thing, right? Rocking the baby, right? And then I see Wes, I see Jack Fincham, and I see Josh sitting down with their babies, right? Right? So I've come up behind them. I've gone, oh right, it looks like an Oreo. Right? Because but obviously on a joke thing, innit? Like, it's not, like, obviously, I'm looking like, oh, it looks like, and everyone cracked up, like all the boys cracked up, all the girls, I cracked up, like producers cracked. But then I got pumped. It's called pumped. It's like you have to go to the beach.
Gotta tell enough.
Yeah. So I had to go there, and the producer was like, we know that you're joking here, yeah, and it's very quite funny, but you just don't say that, because we can't air it, because you know there's going to be some people out there going to take it the wrong way.
100%.
But I know in my heart, I literally just said it as a joke thing, and everyone was creasing. But yeah, I mean, you're quite free to say.
So what you get
want to say.
is called getting pumped.
Yeah, you get pumped. It's a pump.
It's a pump. Okay.
It's a pump.
I wonder. I
Why
wonder
is
if
it called that, man? That sounds bad, dodgy.
Yeah,
Bit
yeah.
fruity, you know.
Oh, I got pumped last night for
Yeah.
that mad statement. That's because I always wonder that there's so much stuff that they don't show. When you got out, did you go and rewatch the show at all?
No, I ain't.
Really?
Still haven't. No.
Not interested.
I wouldn't rewatch it either. Like,
I don't know, man.
Just to see what they did and didn't put in, because I think that would annoy me, you know, especially if there was a bit of like drama or whatever. Just to see that, have they finessed me? Have I looked? You do know what I mean? Because they choose.
I wouldn't watch it.
You won't watch it.
There's like movie stars that don't watch any of their own movies.
Yeah.
Who is
Yeah,
that?
there's quite a few as well. Like big
I
time
can get
ones.
that. I can understand that.